Hello and welcome to Paul Runs Daily. In today's episode I'm going to review tomorrow's race, which is the Delamere Night Runner half marathon, and we're also going to have a chat about last weekend's Lakeland 100 recce. I'm recording today using the DJI Osmo Action 4 with audio coming from the DJI Mic 2, and I've also got the chest mount with my GoPro recording in timewarp. Haven't done it before, so I'm not too sure how it's going to come out. And this setup has been inspired by Rob Run, who is currently recording the entire Lakeland 100 route and posting it up on YouTube as a bit of an aid for anyone who's having a go at the event. It's a new channel, but it's got some great footage already, so I'd highly recommend it. I'll link it below in the comments. Tomorrow I'm going to be running at the Delamere Night Runner half marathon. It's not an event I've done before, and I'm actually going to be running it with my youngest son James, who's only been running for a few months really, but he seems to have got the bug and he's going to give it a crack, and I'm really looking forward to it. He's 18 next month, so he's not a little lad anymore, and he has ran the equivalent distance before on a much hillier course, so I'm anticipating good things. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to keep up with him, but we'll see. So far when we've been training together, I can generally outlast him a little bit, so he's a much quicker runner than I'd ever be, but his endurance isn't quite where it could be with a little bit more training. But it should be a very good event. I think it's a sellout and it's a night run. There'll be lots of people in fancy dress, so there will be a great vibe to the whole event. I'm not going to make any time predictions. I'm going to try and keep up with James for as long as I can, and we'll see how it goes. And with it being a night race, I'm not going to do any recording, so we might have a little chat before and after, but other than that, probably won't get any footage. So we'll probably do a recap in a future episode. And my last half marathon was on the back of Ironman UK 70.3, and I managed to pull the 1:39 out the bag. I'm not quite in that shape at the moment, but we'll see. It always feels a little bit different when you've got a race number pinned to the front. And we'll both be representing Billings Running Club, and we'll want to do as best as we can for the club. Last Saturday, Rob and I had a trip up to the Lake District to have a run on the Lakeland 100 course from Seathwaite to Boot. If you haven't seen it already, it's on the last episode, so go and check it out. It was a great day out on the fells and we had a lot of fun. And on the way back, we decided to make a little detour and we took the road up and over Hard Knot Pass, and I've recorded that little segment, but I need to pull my finger out and do some editing. I took all the B-roll on Saturday using my Insta360 X3, and I'm finding it to be a bit of a pain editing and reframing the footage. but I am really pleased with the results. I used the 3-meter extension pole and it does produce some pretty drone-like footage. So give it a look and I'd appreciate any feedback you can add. And we finished up with almost 30k and about 5 hours of time on feet. So a really good solid training day. Rob's up there today looking at leg 3 and that's picking up from where we left off on Saturday. He's doing the Lakeland 100 next year. I'm doing the 50, but his aim over the next few weeks is to cover the entire 100 miles and to record it and post it up on YouTube. He's got the first 2 legs up now, so go and give his channel a look and I'm sure he'd appreciate any feedback you can offer as well. I'm on my last lap now, only about 10 minutes left and I'm getting a little bit dizzy. It's about a K all the way around these fields, but they are lovely trails and when it's quite windy it does give a little bit of shelter which helps the audio, but I'm hoping moving forwards that won't be an issue with the DJI Mic 2, which so far has been performing flawlessly. Eddie, you right? Yeah, she'll get out of the way. Go on, keep going. Cheers. Don't get many Just Eat riders around here. I'm wondering if he's lost. Just got a couple of minutes left. Last little climb. And then we'll have a bit of a walk and a chat before finishing. That's the end of the run. I'm going to walk the last couple 100 metres to the road and then I'll probably jog the last bit home. But a nice run, legs are feeling pretty fresh and hopefully should be raring to go tomorrow. So right, just before I go, I would, like I've said earlier, I'd appreciate your feedback on the quality of the episode, not necessarily the content. I know we can always improve content, but I'm experimenting with different equipment, trying to find the best feel for my channel, and hopefully it's watchable and not too boring. And if you have managed to make it this far, why don't you consider subscribing? It would mean a lot. I've only got a couple of subscribers at the moment, but I have had some very positive feedback about the content and the channel. So if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to drop them below in the comments or send me a message. You can find me over on TikTok as Paul Runner and on Instagram as Try Vegan UK. But for now, my name's Paul and that was Paul Runs Daily.